Yo, 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 how we doing? Purpose of today's video is to talk through a thought that I had that I turned into a firearm. Get back! I was out at the range, slamming targets with my competition rifle. Okay, this is my real comp gun. I took 7th place with this in a pro match 2 weekends ago. I hit a 10 by 10 inch plate at 1,035 yards in 15-mile-an-hour winds. So to say this gun is accurate would be a massive, massive understatement. I thought to myself, it'd be really neat to have a hunting rifle with this sort of accuracy and dependability that I count on in this gun. Now this particular firearm weighs over 21 pounds. Okay, so obviously not conducive to carrying around out in the field or cow hunting or doing whatever you want to do. But how do we do something? How can we have a rifle that can be this dependable, super lightweight, but then also this accurate? So as I started looking online to buy different rifles and I compared to some of the top names out there, I was really starting to question, what am I going to get for the money that I'm spending? And so that's how this video was born. I'm going to show you what I ended up doing and then let you make comparisons for yourself. Really quick, let's walk through this gun. This is a Manners Double Dead. It's their new technology, TCS competition stock, tunable competition stock. It comes with an impact action, a Rock Creek 26-inch barrel that is cut by Wade Studeville, Studeville Precision. Last but definitely not least, you've got an Area 419 Maverick on this thing. Absolutely love this. Started running this last year. And a spur mount with a scope on top. Now let's take a quick second to see what a custom rifle like this can do. Focus on the middle orange dot as I shoot 3-shot groups at 100 yards. This is being shot with leftover ammo from that competition 2 weeks ago that I mentioned earlier in the video. This is the level and the standard of accuracy that we're going to be looking to match in this hunting purchase and or build, whichever one we end up doing. Now, let's transition to the left orange dot and shoot 3 more. Holy cow. .253 and .225 respectively with leftover ammunition. That is absolutely hammering. That's extreme accuracy. Now let's take it out at some distance with the same gun, again leftover rounds, and see what sort of groups we can shoot at a 6-inch circle at 1,015 yards. Pay attention and focus on the top left black dot just left of center. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah. There we go. Boom. Boom. Go. Hopefully the video worked that time. But you can see that's an incredibly tight group down there. Incredibly tight group, you think? All 3 of those are touching at 1,015 yards, which means that group, that black circle to the right of it is a 6-inch circle. That group is likely a 2 to 3-inch group, which again makes it a quarter MOA group. You'll see in the middle, and I referenced at the beginning here, that our camera screwed up. The first group I shot, I'll highlight here. Again, at least a half MOA group, if not better, on that one as well. So here you've got a .25 MOA and probably a .3, .4 group at 1,015 yards. That is absolutely insane and something that I'm going to brag about having on video for a long time. But that's the capability of this gun, and that's the level of extreme accuracy that I'm talking about when I look at wanting to have a custom hunting rifle as well. So, before I go online and see what's available, let's dig into the gun safe and see what we can do. Okay, so the first thing I did was I went and grabbed an impact action that I've used on other guns, multiple other guns, and the thinnest profile barrel I had, which at the time was a medium Palma. This is a 6GT cut by GA Precision. This gun absolutely hammers. But what I found was that thrown in one of my original EH1As from Manners, which are still available, very lightweight stock, fantastic setup, that this gun was still coming in a little bit higher than what I was seeing from some of these competitive rigs like the Q, the Weatherby 5, Carbon Elite, Springfield Waypoint, some of these other rifles that I was comparing it to. So I decided this could absolutely work and be done, especially with this EH1A stock. What I would suggest though is if you're doing that, taking a look at titanium actions and carbon fiber barrels. Because again, you're going to lighten that up substantially, this barreled action up, and be able to really save yourself a lot of weight while maintaining both durability and accuracy. Now let's take a peek online and see what we can find in the marketplace. The first gun I looked at and seriously considered was the Weatherby Mark V Carbon Mark Elite. This gun has a good reputation in the hunting community. It's got a carbon fiber stock and a carbon fiber wrap barrel. It's coming in at $3,300 to $3,400 and 6.5 Creed, weighing in at 7.1 pounds. Now, it's a 22-inch barrel, which seems to be commonplace amongst most of these rifles I'm looking at. It comes with a Trigger Tech trigger, and again, at the price point of $3,300 to $3,400, depending on what you choose. This gun certainly is one to at least consider or compare to. These guys guarantee a 1 MOA accuracy. Then I looked at a really cool gun, the Q's The Fix. Now this gun's a little bit different, right? It's a 16-inch 6.5 Creedmoor, so it comes in either steel or carbon fiber barrels, but it's got some really unique and neat things. It's only weighing in at 6.4 pounds, so it's super lightweight. But keep in mind that's with a 16-inch barrel, not a 22-inch like most of the other ones, so I would say the weight's going to be very comparable. That being said, as neat as this is, it's got a really custom design on the action and whatnot. But it is in a chassis, and I'm definitely a stock guy. I just prefer the feel, so I'm not sure that this is going to be a viable option, though it is a really neat gun. The price point on this is around $3,300. Next up, the Seekins Havoc Element. Now, it's the cheapest one we've looked at so far at only $27.95, but what I will tell you is, again, this really doesn't have one of the main things I'm looking for. It's a 21-inch barrel in a 6.5 Creed, 1 1/8 twist. It says the weight is 5.5 pounds, but this one has a steel barrel instead of carbon fiber like the other ones, so again, I'm not really sure if this is a accurate fit. But either way you slice it, as I've mentioned in the video, and we'll continue to mention, is one of the big things having that line of sight behind your scope, and without an adjustable cheek piece to do that, it's going to be really difficult. So this gun is going to be a no-go for me until they upgrade that component of their stock. Also, I may have missed it, but I'm not seeing any accuracy guarantee being promoted here. Next up, gun I've heard a lot about, the 2020 Waypoint, Springfield Armory's introduction, I believe, into the bolt action game. You can see here, they've got a adjustable carbon fiber stock on here, kind of an imitation Manners stock, and then a carbon fiber barreled, although I don't believe that is wrapped. That is a tube they put over the top of the steel barrel. Still carbon fiber, still looks cool. The thing that attracted me to this one is it's got a 0.75 MOA guarantee. That's saying something, especially in a 22-inch carbon fiber barrel, 6.5 Creed, exactly what we are looking for with the other ones. The weight is a little bit higher. It's 7.8 pounds here, and so that's a little bit more. They do have a Trigger Tech in there, adjustable Trigger Tech, so that's good, but the receiver is stainless steel, but at $2,400, you know, this is a rifle that at least deserves a look and a little attention. So 0.75 MOA guarantee, carbon fiber all the way around, steel action, but still a pretty neat little gun. And lastly is Proof's Conviction TI, their lightweight precision tactical rifle. Now this gun, $8,500, guys. Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot. But let's look at what you get for it. Obviously, you get a carbon fiber stock with multiple color options. It does have an adjustable cheek piece, and clearly, this being Proof's gun, This has a proof carbon fiber barrel on it. So you also get a Trigger Tech trigger. I'd say the biggest takeaway from this one as it compares to the other ones is the sub half MOA accuracy guarantee. Now again, this is what we're talking about, right? That's sub half. I'd prefer a gun that's quarter MOA, so if they're guaranteeing half MOA, that's probably not going to be too far away. It's going to be pretty close there. So they're saying it's extreme accuracy, right? We can get a 6.5 Creedmoor just like the other ones. It's ranging in weight from 6.6 pounds on up. And in the 6.5 Creed, again, those are roughly right at 8,500. The other big takeaway from this one is it is a titanium action. So yes, it's a lot of money, but that's the level of accuracy and the kind of customization that is going to be probably most comparable to what we'll be able to build, although I'm really curious to see where our price comes out versus that particular price. So basically, after looking at some of the facts and some of the competitive precision hunting rifles out there, I've come to a couple conclusions. The first one is, most importantly to me, are a couple things. The first being accuracy, right? We've got a couple guns here promising 1 MOA down to a 0.75 MOA accuracy. Quite frankly, that's just not going to get it done for what I'm looking for in a precision hunting rifle. You saw the groups the comp gun shot. The one gun that did promise a half MOA group is $8,500. So to me, that very quickly says, okay, can we build a half MOA gun or better for less than $8,500? Can we build one somewhere in the ballpark of the 33 to 3,400 range while doing it and keeping that particular gun at around 7 pounds? So again, can we build a 7-pound rifle in the 33, 34, as close to 33, 3,400 as possible while maintaining extreme accuracy? Anything less than $8,500? Yes, I absolutely think we can. And not to give too much away, spoiler alert, we not only accomplish that, we do it with flying colors. So stay tuned for part 2, where we go through exactly what we built, how much it cost, what it weighed, and show you on both paper and steel how accurate it is. Here's a little sneak peek on part 2 and our final in our 2-part series of the best precision hunting rifle. Wow. And a hunting gun. That's what we're talking about, baby.